And that's a lot of energy. People with talents like that, you know.
The last person gave her $100 just because it was so. They were so amazed.
Really?
And so she made these like little trinkets that you could put in your house to like cleanse energy of people coming in. So it was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
I was never into that stuff before. But
No,
now I am.
I was always into it.
I love it.
I got so many readings done, and I just been like, and then I'd be like, how do they know this? You know what I'm saying? I don't go in there I don't tell them nothing. I make sure I'm like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I go in there and just, what's your name? Yeah, what you hear? All right.
Yeah.
And I sit down and they be like, I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Just incredible the stuff they be like, is this like it gotta be real? Cause I didn't tell you this.
Right.
I'm not even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you know that? So I know it's real. I get so many of them. It's crazy. I just got one. And she was like, I was like, what?
What was the main thing you got out of that reading?
The main thing I got out of reading, because I say like a year ago, I had just found out like who my real father is, but he passed.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He passed.
Man. Yeah.
So I didn't tell her that. I walked in there. I went there to get like a what was it, like an angel card reading or something I had got. Wanted to get. So when I went in there, she kept staring at me, and she was like, she said, "Oh, somebody came in here with you." Somebody came here with you. I said, "No, it's just me. I just came here." She was like, "Nah, somebody." I'm like, no, "Ma'am, I came by myself. What are you talking about? Like, I'm by myself."
Like,
She
you
like,
don't see just me.
"No, someone walked in with you when you walked." I'm like, "Who walked in?" I'm like, "I'm about to get out of here." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking? Like, you scared?
Don't tell me that.
You already got all this stuff on the walls and it's all quiet. Like, I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared, man. Like, calm down. So she was like, "No, when you came," she's like, "Sit down." She's like, "I know what you're here for, but I don't want to do that because when you walked in, someone walked in with you." And I'm like,
Oh no.
So we
Like, you gonna have to break this down to me.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
what
You gonna have
talking
to
about?
explain this before I go
Like,
out
where
the
they
door.
at? Like you high? Like, where they at? Like, you know what I'm saying? So she like
Like,
just
what
sit
window
down.
they came in?
Yeah. So she was like, yeah, this and this and that. She's like, your biological father came in with you. And I didn't tell her, no, I had just found out. At this point, it was like a month or two I just found out. She said, your biological father. She didn't say your father, nothing. She said, your biological father walked in with you. So when she said that, I was like, oh, whoa. And then she started just telling me stuff, how he felt. You know, and I was like, whoa, I didn't bring it up to her. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about just finding out about my future, about whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want you to talk about him. I was just processing him. Just, you know what I'm saying? And then she just started going in. And then ever since that, I was like, whoa. And she told me how he felt and the reason why, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't there. And I was like, wow, this is incredible. And ever since then, that was my first time getting one. And ever since then, I just kept getting them. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, this is crazy. Yeah.
Well, thank God Tyler doesn't see dead people.
Oh, she don't?
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that.
I know you ain't. Not that one. I wasn't ready. I was like, what? Ain't nobody walking here with me? I don't do that.
Gosh.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's what she said. It was crazy.
Oh my God, that must have been emotional.
Yeah, it was. It was I was scared. I was, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, yo, what? And she was just the way the room was set up. Could you imagine walking in? This is my first time doing it. So I see like little stuff on the walls, and I see her all just like it was just a weird setup. And I'm like, what is going on? And then when she said that, and I was like, wow. And then she had the cards now, and I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But when you tell people that, they be like, well, that's some type of witchcraft and all that.
No,
Certain
I
people
don't
say
think
that.
so.
You know what I'm saying? They look at it like it's like some witchcraft or some type of demonic type of thing. And I'm like,
it's
man,
just
listen.
fear because they don't understand and they don't take the time.
People
True.
always fear what they don't understand.
True.
So I mean, you can say that for all types of things.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
Not even just tarot readings.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I mean, at the end of the day, we need to embrace our differences. You know,
that's it, and that's what I know, and that's why I don't look at that. I don't view it like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what it's called, but I know there's like a whole separate thing of those people who are like having premonitions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
And there was a lady in West Hartford who does it, and my whatever you call him now,
what your
the twins' father.
Oh, okay, homie, lover friend.
Yeah. Repeat customer. No.
Repeat customer. All right.
He
RC.
We've known each other for like 13 years, but when we first started dating, and I didn't know this till recently, him and his mom used to go see this woman, and she has those type of visions and stuff. Okay. So I guess he got a reading once, and she told him, the girl that you're dating, like, something has happened to her. And she was like, either she was raped or something with that. You know what I mean? So for her to say that is crazy, because that's how I was born. Because my mother was raped, and someone tried to rape me, but I'm strong as bull, so that wasn't happening. That was not going down. But on some real shit, like, for
that
her,
happened. So your father,
So he already knew it about me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he had brought it up, and then I had to explain the whole
whole shebang.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me that he knew, but until like much later. Like, he told me recently that he had already. I don't even know how we even got in the subject again, but like, he was like, yeah, that the woman that does the readings and stuff for the family, like, she had told me when we first started dating about it. And he's like, I had brought it up and you told me like the whole rundown of what happened. But like, the fact that and I've had an astrologist do my chart, and he knew too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He had me in the bar crying. Bawling at the bar. Like, that's how I met him, because he was doing the reading for the bartender.
Oh, the one he's going to have come for the show.
You gotta do mine. You gotta do mine. Yeah, he was supposed to come for the show. Screw you, Tito. He didn't show up. But that would have been a good show. Yeah. But
it wasn't
the
in the
same
cards.
thing. He knew too, and I was like, I just thought you were gonna tell me, like, whatever. I'm thinking it's gonna be like the type of readings my daughter does, like what your future's gonna look like, or whatever, what your money's gonna look like. And I wasn't expecting him to get that deep. Like,
no, it's crazy.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, like I feel you. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Like, what? Yeah. It's very intense when you hear stuff like that.
So intense.
I gotta go have one of these readings.
You gonna have one?
I gotta go have one of these.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, when you're ready, I will
scare
bring her on the show
out of me.
and have her.
Yeah,
they might scare the shit out of me.
Absolutely.
They might scare it and bring it right out of me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm scared of. And
Bring
like,
your
oh
tissues.
Yep.
Bro.
Bring the tissues.
Yeah, I hear you, man. That stuff is real, though. It's real. And, some people look at it as some type of, but I don't look at it like, I never did. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no way in hell she's supposed to knew that. I didn't tell her that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crazy.
He walked in with you. No. What?
I love that, though, because it just gives validation that, if you are seeking answers, because that's so hard, especially if you have no closure with a person, or you lose someone, in some crazy accident, and you just need that closure. That they're like, if you find the right person, you got to vibe with them too, because
absolutely.
I've been like researching this one psychic medium, and I follow her on, like, I watch her Facebook lives because I've been trying to go see her, and I'll go when I'm ready, but she's all about like going through the motions and making sure that she vibes with the person before she does their reading, and make sure they're in a good place and ready for it. And it's crazy.
You got to watch out, because some that are doing some bull with it, and they do, because my therapist I see, she told me that she sees someone that actually take advantage of.
Oh yeah,
that. Yeah.
They will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They'll go fishing.
So, yeah, exactly.
They'll look for people that are like looking like, or make the surprise eyes in the audience, like, oh, that's me, and then they'll, oh, well, and it's
so
bad.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to be careful, because
make sure they have a moral code.
Yeah, exactly. They will they'll take advantage of you.
But before we wrap up this episode, I just want everybody to go around and give your best advice you could give to someone starting out, venturing off on their own. And I'm going to start with you, Paige.
So I'm going to definitely say belief is my best tip of advice. Belief in yourself, your products, your company, and your industry, and personal development, man.
Absolutely.
Always. Yeah. Over everything. Care about yourself first, and take care of yourself, because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone.
What about you, Steppa?
I'm going to say the same. I'm going to say belief, but more important, belief first. And then I'm going to say, just whatever you choose to do, research it. Like, look into it. Just do the work, because whatever you want to do, you got to put in the work. It's not going to just come. It's not going to be easy. You got to put in the work. You have to believe in yourself first and put in the work. Learn about what you want to do. Once you figure out what it is, put the work in. Learn about it and find if you have a mentor, find a mentor or something to help you through, then that's good. So first, belief, and then get ready to put in that work, and then see if you can find your mentor to help you along the way.
Yeah, the same thing. Belief and just really getting involved and really knowing what you're doing, like whatever your craft is, whatever your niche is, like research it, get to know it. Don't just dabble in the surface of it. Really get in depth with it. I've known in the music, I've known too many people that have just wanted to be artists. I just want to be artists. I just want to be artists. I just want to be artists. They'll tell you that for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. And then when they get to the other side and understand the music, the business end of it or the engineering end of it, they're like, whoa, why didn't I open the door to all of this? Now I actually know the language of what I'm talking, and they become that much better of an artist, and that can be anything. Same with network marketing, If you don't believe in your product, you can't sit down in front of somebody and tell them to come join you what you're doing.
Definitely.
So
True.
And that's any business.
True.
Yeah. And I think I've had a lot of ups and downs, but for me, mainly, I would say have a business plan, for sure. Yeah. So that kind of piggybacks off of Steppa, just have the research done, because someone helped me with a business plan. I got overexcited and I didn't follow it. And it was like, money down the drain, and when you're investing, in yourself.
And that's the other part.
Invest.
Invest.
You're killing your own, personal finances. You know what I mean? So it's so important to do that research first.
And get ready for the roller coaster.
It's definitely a roller coaster.
Absolutely.
It's definitely a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's going to take a couple years.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster.
To get
It's a real roller coaster.
Seriously.
Give yourself the time.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you make it through the first year, definitely keep trucking.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta keep going.
But it is going to take a couple years to get established.
And just failing at some things is a part of it. You're not going to be just failure. It's all how you look at it. Like, you don't have to look at it as defeat. You just learn from it and you keep pushing. When you quit is when you fail.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So long as you keep going and learning from what happened, then it's really not a failure. It's a lesson.
Keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
VO Ice, I'm gonna have you close us out and introduce your song that we're about to play.
All right, so this song is called Gonna Win, featuring my brother in this music, A. Marquise, on the hook. It was produced by my boy, Hunger, a.k.a. And why am I forgetting his newest?
I don't know.
People change their names so many times.
Just
Compressed.
keep it at Hunger.
Every time I go to say his new name, Bars Compressed.
Oh, Bars Compressed?
I've known him for like so many years.
Yeah.
You've met him in the studio, Ty Bell. We've called him T-Bell, Ty Bell, Hunger, and now it's Bars Compressed. But
okay, we gonna need you to stick to one alias, please.
Right?
So we can shout you out.
I've gone through 5 myself, so I can't blame him.
I will always be V Savage. There's only one.
But yeah, this song is about, like I said, about just stepping to that forefront and winning like any entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Looking forward to it. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Thank you.
I done left my name quiet a little too long. I done let you lame guys get a little too strong. So you think my flame dies, my age is high, so I can't spit the fire no more. Till I write a hit song, the fire explodes, bring the liars out all of you fools. Best you ever seen, best you ever heard. So you best to get you a pen and pad, take notes. Been working at it too long, to be the best that you never heard. So you best to give me everything that I earn, before I take what I deserve. I could give a fuck if you love them. It ain't ever been up for discussion. Whether you think voice is high or not, I'ma take the top and leave no one above. But the one that created these hands and gave them the plan to play with these damn. Nails and pro nails. So they pay me $100 grand.